will sell you comfort. They will whisper soft lies in your ear, that you're fine just the way you are, that success is luck, that wealth is a matter of privilege, that discipline is toxic, that chasing your dream is unrealistic in this economy. But let me tell you the truth no one wants to hear. Success is not given, it is not easy, and it is not for everyone. Because most people are too afraid to suffer for what they say they want. They want the mansion, but not the 5 a.m. alarm clock. They want the 6-figure months, but not the years of silence, rejection, reinvention. They want legacy, but they worship distraction. They want change, but they cling to comfort like it's a life raft, when in reality, it's the anchor dragging them to mediocrity. That's the first brutal truth. You cannot have growth without sacrifice. You cannot become who you were meant to be by staying who you are. Go back in history and ask Edison how many times he failed before inventing the light bulb. Ask Lincoln how many times he lost. Ask Ford how many people laughed at the idea of a car for the common man. Ask Oprah, who was told she wasn't fit for television. Ask Disney, who was once fired for lacking imagination. But here's what separates them. They refused to accept the limits the world tried to place on them. They saw rejection not as the end, but as a sign, a challenge. A mirror held up to say, if you want this, prove it. And that's the second truth. Your excuses will fight you harder than your enemies ever will. They'll show up every morning dressed as logic, disguised as safety. They'll sound like, maybe next year, or let's wait until the timing's right. They'll say, what if you fail? But what if you don't? What if you succeed beyond anything they ever imagined for you? What if your voice, your story, your vision could rewrite the path not only for yourself, but for generations to come? And what if the only thing standing between you and that future is your comfort zone? You see, success isn't about motivation. It's about decision. It's about looking your weaknesses in the eye and saying, you don't get to win today. It's about mastering the one thing most people never will, their own mind. Because the mind left untrained is a dangerous enemy. It will lie to you. Tell you that you're tired when you're not. Tell you it's too hard before you've even begun. Tell you other people are more gifted, more talented, more connected. But what Napoleon Hill taught us, what most ignore, is that success has never belonged to the most talented. It belongs to the most obsessed, the most definite in their desire. The ones who can hold the vision of the life they want so clearly, that not even a reality can convince them otherwise. So here is the third truth, and it will sting. If your dream can be destroyed by doubt, it was never a dream. It was a wish. And wishes don't build empires. Wishes don't change the world. You think Carnegie wished for steel domination? You think Jobs hoped the iPhone would work? They burned bridges in their mind. Failure wasn't an option because success was already claimed. It had already been written in their belief. They had already arrived, long before the rest of the world could see it. And that's what you must understand. No one will see your vision in the beginning. That's your job. No one will believe in it for you. That's your work. And no one will hand you the life you were born for. That is your fight. The world owes you nothing. It does not care about your potential. It does not move for people who wait to be chosen. The world bends for those who choose themselves. If you became successful, men, be part of my family.